AI is not doing its job and should leave us alone, says Gartner's top analyst. So this is a business firm. They get together and they talk about stuff that's going on in business requirements. And I thought this was really interesting because 69 episodes on these daily tech news streams. And I've been covering how AI will not replace a large portion of business requirements for a number of different reasons, right? And so what happened during this summit, right, which happened in Sydney, Australia, because Australia isn't real, therefore this isn't real, they covered the use cases of AI in businesses. And they brought up some really interesting things that people don't consider when they integrate AI into their business, even if you're talking about simple things like scheduling or customer service. So one of the things they brought out, for example, is what happens when you have 50,000 agents running around the enterprise? How do you orchestrate this? How do you negotiate this? Brethano said he asked vendors how much automated scheduling would consider competing needs of an employee's boss, partner, or kids. Their response, he said, is silent. As the degree of complexity of your business increases, the degree of AI's capability to accomplish the tasks you set upon it decreases dramatically. And this isn't just a business case scenario, although I thought that this was very interesting because it's a very different take on how AI is being used in business. But we have covered this statistically and scientifically. The level of complexity that's required to completely derail AI output and decision-making is very small. You don't need to increase complexity very much in order to completely lose the plot with AI. So as a result of that, when you consider, or rather, not as a result of that, but when you take that and you apply it into an ever-changing, complicated landscape of AI, trying to do even the most simplest things, but scaled out to tens, hundreds, thousands of employees, you now have a problem on your hands where you cannot trust AI, especially multiple AI agents with competing agendas and competing tasks. How are you going to trust that all of these things are going to work in concert? So I thought this was a very a different take than just the science says AI can't do this. The actual use case of AI is limited. This was like a different perspective, and I thought I'd bring that out because it was very interesting.